Hey guys, I'm always getting questions about supplements and I want to share with you a few of the things I have in my cupboard here because I don't always take supplements in a pill form. If you guys know me at all, you know that most of my supplements come in a powder form because in a powder form they are less likely to have synthetics in them. Well, some of them do, maltodextrins and emulsifiers, but you'll find more of the pills have synthetic coatings on them which are really destroying our gut microbiome and they're not good for us. So sometimes you're just wasting your money. So I'm going to share with you some of my powders that I have in my cupboard. I also did a live this morning on Instagram and there was a question there asking about supplements and whether they should be taking supplements or foods. It's like all kind of confusing, and I agree, it really is. So essentially what we're looking for is to get a variety of your rainbow color foods into your diet. So you want to have lots of fruits and vegetables and herbs and leafy greens and spices and these kind of things always every single day, because food is the most essential part of human health, you know. We want to eat more of the food, but we do need to supplement alongside with certain superfoods that I'm going to show you now. So one of them that I'm always going on about is this one called Camo Berry. And the reason why I'm always suggesting this one is because it's high dose vitamin C. Vitamin C can't be stored in our bodies. There's no place for it to store. And it is one of the most essential vitamins that we need. And the majority of people today on this planet are not taking vitamin C because we're not eating enough of the fruits and the vegetables, which is where primarily your vitamin C is coming from. So we do need to eat those fruits and vegetables every day. But if you want more of a higher dose, you take things like this Camo Berry. I also have amla powder as well. And I also do have a vitamin C powder. Everything I have is in powder form. Then have my absolute favorite. Oh, I love maca powder. I love it. I have this every day and I can't live without it. It is for hormonal health. It really helps me. Ladies, if you've got PMS, PMT, you know, all the soreness that we get, it's just like a miracle food. Like I just don't get any symptoms of that, but it is really good for fatigue as well. If you're exhausted, it's good for pre-workout, post-workout, and it just helps. It's an adaptogen, so it helps to balance everything out in your body. I add mine into oats with cacao powder because it gives it a creamy taste. Like I don't use milk or anything. I use maca powder to create that kind of milky texture, and I just love the taste of it. So maca is with me all the time, every day. I have in my cupboard another high dose vitamin C, which is baobab powder. So this is another high dose vitamin C. I do have a lot of vitamin C in my body because it is so important, and you can never have an overdose of vitamin C. It is one of those vitamins that you need to make sure you're having enough of it, because we're not having enough of it. So baobab, you don't have to have like all the ones that I suggest. It's just vitamin C is one of my essentials. Currently, I also have Siberian ginseng. So I use a lot of adaptogens, but I don't always use the same ones. And this one I've got at the minute it's an adaptogen, it's ginseng. But I've not got it in the house at the moment, but I have ashwagandha, I sometimes have astragalus, I sometimes have rhodiola. I've not got these in because I'm using ginseng at the minute. So I will alternate. When this one's run out, I will do something else. So I want to give my body a variety of foods, different supplements. So it's we need that variety all the time, guys. We move to our green powders. So currently I have wheatgrass powder. Like seriously, this is taking me forever to get through. I've got loads of it. Can't get through the stuff. And I've got chlorella powder. I lie. I don't have that in the house. I've got spirulina powder at the minute, and I have a mixture. I will show you that one now. So I have this organic green blend, and it's got hemp protein, it's got barley grass, it's got pineapple, it's got chlorella, and spirulina. So that's a mixture. I do tend to like to have my superfoods separate, so I don't always buy them all together, because I want to get the full maximum nutrition from that superfood. This was on offer in Holland & Barrett for like £2 or something, so I was like, yay, I'm getting that. Oh, the bees, sing for the bees. Bee pollen. I love bee pollen. Again, it's one of those ones I don't like to live without. This is where I get all my energy from. It is from the superfoods, I think, because I'm always bouncing around with energy half the time. And it just really helps me feel so good for my mental health, like for my focus, my clarity, concentration, everything. Like these superfoods just really help me. I have this one, beetroot powder. Oh, I'm obsessed with beetroot. So I do have raw beetroot in my smoothies as well, but I use the beetroot powder on my oats, which might sound a little bit odd, but in the morning, I don't usually show my morning breakfast because I don't like to switch my phone on until later on in the day. But I have cacao powder, maca powder, and beetroot powder, and I just love the taste of it. I do put other superfoods in there as well, but I love the beetroot in my oats in the morning, so just give it a try. Like, it's just, for me, it tastes lush. Then we have a blend of my medicinal mushrooms. So there's, I have no idea, I don't know, it's I got reishi, shiitake, all the medicinal mushrooms are in there. I don't really use that much of it because I hate mushrooms, so I'm a little bit scared to use too much in case I just don't like it. So I only use a teaspoon. So with these superfoods, you start off, if you're new to them, you always use a teaspoon, and then as you gradually, your body gets used to them, you can increase to 1 tablespoon. Unless, of course, it says and it states on the packet when you use 1 teaspoon, like the ginseng, for example, that's one of them that you do need to listen to the advice. Getting questions about protein powders as well. I do have a vegan protein powder which is made with brown rice, I think. Yeah, rice protein powder. But because I'm not weight training now because of lockdown, I've not been using it because all of the superfoods that I use are high in protein, and the dark leafy green vegetables are high in protein. So I feel like I don't kind of need an extra supplement when I'm not lifting weights. So it's there, I have it, but I'm not using it. I do also use flax seeds every single day. I've got a massive bag on the floor there, but this is another one I've got, which is, it's got cranberry and blueberries in, and I add that into my oats every morning, and sometimes I add it into my smoothie, and I also add them to my salads, because they're high in fiber, they're very good for your skin health, they're high in omega-3, so they keep everything skin health wise healthy, hormone health healthy, and all of that. Hormone health healthy. Yeah, so flax seeds are something I always have every day as well. I have in a massive jar my chia seeds, or chia, however you want to call them. So chia seeds I use on my oats. I add 2 to 3 tablespoons of chia onto my porridge, and I make it into the gel. So I mix it in with the oats together so it gets the gel consistency, because remember, you want the gel from the chia because that is going to help to draw any toxins out the bowel and stuff. If you're just using it sprinkle on your top of the food, you're not getting the maximum benefits. You want to make it into the gel. So this is every day. This is just a few of my supplements. I do have different ones, when I run out, I buy different ones. There's other ones, there's acai, which I've not had for a while. There's those adaptogens that I mentioned, the ashwagandha. Again, I've not got them in the house at the moment. So there's lots and lots of different ones. You just want to try a variety. This is where I get my nutrition from. So I eat my fruits and vegetables, my dark leafy greens, and then I supplement with these superfoods. Now, as you can see, there are quite a lot of them, and they are very expensive. I'm always kind of going on the hunt for the cheapest one. Like I buy them from Holland & Barrett when they're on offer, and I also get them on Amazon, and I look for like the cheapest deals. And then once you have them, the bags do last a long time. So you just need to kind of, once you start buying them, they're there all the time. Oh, cacao powder's there. I didn't mention that one, but cacao is always on my oats as well. So if you're wondering about the health benefits, well, there are in my book. If you go to the end of the section, it will tell you those foods that create lots of beauty and good health. So they're in my book. I may do like separate videos as time goes on the benefits of these, because they have really transformed my health around, as well as my diet. You've got to have, your body needs nutrition. When you get a chronic illness or a skin issue, it's your body screaming out for nutrition, and we're not feeding it the right things. And we go and we buy these supplements in stores where they're coated in synthetics, and you're just wasting your money. Now, I'm not saying for every single one, because there's certain ones we need. We need to have vitamin D3 with the K2 if we're not getting sunshine, we have to have the sunshine. There are essential ones that we may not be able to get from a powder. The other question I always get is, well, how do you use them? So there's many things. I use them in my oats in the morning. I add them to my smoothies. And then if I'm making sometimes I'll make a basil pesto and I'll add them into that. Like there's moringa. I've not got that one in the house. It's another one which I like in my basil pesto, which I haven't got again. So you have to be creative. The recipes are also in my recipe book, because you can also make things like the cacao and matcha balls or cacao and spirulina balls. You do have to start to get creative. I just have my spirulina in a drink. I down it in the morning because it's just one of those essentials to remove heavy metals and detoxifies the body. So we have to just learn and get creative. This is what it's about. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it is there. I'm going to keep giving out some content for free to help you guys. And I want you to start adding in some new supplements, as well as your fruits and vegetables and dark leafy greens and herbs and spices, and drink lots of water as well. Very, very essential for our health. And let's get back on the road to wellness. Peace.